We begin with breaking news right here in Washington and the impeachment inquiry of President Biden. Speaker of the House Kevin McCarthy claims House investigators have uncovered a, quote, culture of corruption surrounding the president and his family that demands further review. The White House called today's actions politically motivated and said Republicans have produced no evidence of wrongdoing. Now, this is taking place as McCarthy is facing mounting pressure from the right wing of his own party, along with the deadline to pass a spending bill before October 1st in order to avoid a government shutdown. Now, all this and the 2024 presidential election is just around the corner. We have a lot of news to get to tonight, and CBS's Nancy Cordes will start us off from the White House. Good evening, Nancy.
Good evening, Norah. This is a significant escalation in the GOP impeachment effort, and tonight the House Speaker is urging President Biden to cooperate with this new inquiry. The White House insists the facts don't justify this move, and a number of Republicans appear to agree.
Today, I am directing our House committee to open a formal impeachment inquiry into President Joe Biden.
The announcement was a reversal for House Speaker Kevin McCarthy, who just 2 weeks ago said he would not launch an impeachment inquiry unless he had the votes for it.
We will go wherever the evidence takes us.
But McCarthy was facing mounting pressure from conservatives who threatened to sink his speakership if he didn't act.
Mr. Speaker, you are out of compliance with the agreement that allowed you to assume this role.
To lead the new inquiry, McCarthy tapped 3 House chairs who have already been probing the Biden family's foreign business dealings. A White House spokesman noted today House Republicans have been investigating the president for 9 months, and they've turned up no evidence of wrongdoing. Democratic leader Chuck Schumer.
I think the impeachment inquiry is absurd. The American people want us to do something that will make their lives better.
Back in 2019, McCarthy warned his predecessor, Nancy Pelosi, that launching an impeachment inquiry into President Trump without holding a vote first would, quote, create a process completely devoid of any merit or legitimacy. But with his party divided, any vote today would likely have failed.
Right now, I'm not convinced that that evidence exists.
In the Senate, several Republicans were skeptical today that the inquiry would go anywhere. But House conservatives argue the move will give them access to key family documents they don't have now.
There's not been a single subpoena to a Hunter Biden bank account or a Joe Biden bank account. Until an impeachment inquiry commences, that's not a jurisdictional possibility.
A White House official we spoke to today pointed out that the House has actually already subpoenaed and received 12,000 pages of bank records. And without a formal vote, it's not clear that simply announcing this inquiry will give the House more authority to investigate than it had already. Norah?
That's interesting. Nancy Cordes at the White House. Thank you.